you remember where did you stayed at Buffalo Lake? Like any place? Or you just stayed at one place all the time?
Yeah, we stayed at place where I show you.
Mm-hmm.
And we come down the river where we found that old boat.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we stayed there for about a week.
Mm-hmm.
And Mom and they get some fish. They make dry fish and smoked fish. We stayed there about a week. And we go across the lake, paddling. Never mind, kicker. Everybody paddling. And my dad used to make a little paddle for us. We have to paddle. And we had a big boat, 18-footer long. We had not long, the canoe. We had that. My dad made it.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a hunting canoe, and we put it there with us too.
What did he make the boat out of? Birch bark?
Huh?
What did he make the boat out of? Birch bark? Or?
Yeah, not that. He's made it with wood. Birch wood. This time of the some of this all he does. Just nothing by the electric or anything.
Yeah.
Everything by hand. It's all like that.
Oh man.
And he makes a board thin, and he can bend it.
Oh man.
That went with that big flathead here, 64.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it went. There's still, there's a picture of it. That could have been good.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of old stuff went that time. Now there's a lot of people who had old stuff. When there's flooded, they all went there.
When was that? The flood?
64.
That was here in the river.
Yeah. And that's when, after that, people move up here.
Mm.
Yeah. This when they made a town there.
Mm-hmm. After that?
After the flood.
How long did you stay at Buffalo Lake that when you were 13? Do you remember?
We'll leave this month.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know when they would leave, but I don't know we would leave this month. Walk over there.
Wow. That's how you got there, is walk?
Mm-hmm. And we had dogs pack.
Mm-hmm.
People got big bag, all homemade canvas.
Mm-hmm.
They pack that.
That's a lot of work, eh?
Yeah.
How long did you guys stay there?
2 days. 2 days.
To walk?
To walk over there to the lake.
Yeah.
From there, there's a boat there, so all the boats are there. So just get to the boat and go. And you go from the Buffalo Lake there, Buffalo River. From there, a little ways, there's I don't know what they call that place there. They say that in Indian, I forgot. Oh boy, I forgot how they say it. Anyway, there's a place, there's some houses there that Casimir Lamalise, chief, he's got a house there, and the old François Lamalise, he had a house there too. There's 2 houses there, I remember. And
on the Buffalo River?
Is that point
No,
where Lemeli's cabins were?
the point that, yeah.
Right here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's right. And they had stage there,
Mm-hmm.
and they get Coney.
Tadeli, was it?
Tadeli.
Yeah, Tadeli.
Tadeli, they call it. And whole brothers Coney, really big ones. Those are big ones.
Holy.
Yeah, so they can't put too much on the stick. So they put, if it's really big one, they put 2.
Mm-hmm.
And little small like that, put 3
Mm-hmm.
on a stick. And they had a stage about that high. They don't touch the ground. I guess some of them do. It's just so big. They're really
Oh,
huge.
Hmm.
But fish. And they put up the fish for a while, and I get them across the lake,
Mm-hmm.
paddle again, and get into that river there from there, go into the place where we live.
Mm-hmm.
Then we stay there all winter.
All winter?
Sometimes we come for Christmas. I come back for Christmas and we go back after New Year's. Yeah, it's so cold. 40 below.
Oh my
It's just
god.
Smoke blanket. Their dogs are just wearing the blankets are okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you sleep once and you make it with it. You sleep outside.
Just like that?
Yeah. Just bare. Just put that on it.
Yeah.
The big high wood. Big fire.
Oh no.
There you go. Everybody got good blankets.
Mm-hmm.
Feather. Duck's feather.
Mm-hmm.
That kind. We all got moccasins. No ski pants, anything like that. Moccasins with a duffel inside.
Mm-hmm.
And then good leather moose hide mitts. And good jacket. And mother made parka for us.
How nice.
Yeah.
Did you guys have to snowshoe if you came back at Christmas?
How'd you
We
get back
buy
at Christmas?
dog team.
Oh.
Yeah. Those days all by dog team. In the winter time. In the summertime we have to walk. Yeah.
So you'd stay after New Year's, you'd stay there till
Till June.
holy man.
Till what they call that spring hunt over.
Yeah.
Because in June, that's when the spring hunt was over. All big leaves and would come down the Buffalo River. Some of them come down Buffalo River. Some of them walk, take dogs back over here. But me twice I took them back. We walked. I was only about 9, 10.
Wow.
Still walk, don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Me, one time, me, Mom, my brother Philip was a baby, and Mom was carrying him. And my brother Leo, he went with my sister, Rose, my brother Edward, taking a boat, and had some other people to go with them too. And was we, and Celine, her mom, and 2 of his brother, James and Sam. There was 4 of them too. Mother, the walked back with the dog too. They all came back. Oh, there was one place we stuff, oh shit, there was a lot of rain. Just pouring. And that little river, my dad said, we can't stay here, we gotta go across before the little river gets flooded. It's too much rain. So we have to make it across. No, it wasn't deep, so we have to make it across.
So you guys walked across the river?
Yeah, we had to walk across. It's not that wide, just a little cricket. We made it across and we went. My dad said we have to go high place.
Yeah.
So everybody was just swimming of it. Raining so hard. My dad put tarp on like that. And actually, he was right. The same day, they all drink out, so we stayed there. And at night, oh shit, that little river just wild old waters. Everything was just coming down, just stick and everything.
How
Holy
freaky.
shit, that's really swift.
That's freaky.
Yeah.
Doesn't know which creek that is, I guess.
Do you know what creek that was? No?
Ở dưới tệ nha vui cho.
Yes. I don't know.
Yeah, so you were only 9, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a few cricket
Mm-hmm.
do you ever go on the land over there?
Oh yeah.
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 I forgot how they call it.
You know, some of the other people
There
talked
was
about
a-
crossing the snake.
There was
The
Sandy
Snake-
Creek.
Snake
there was Sandy
River?
Creek. There was Sandy Creek. There's Sandy Creek and there's just a small little
Creek?
cricket.
It's not Snake Creek?
No.
Okay.
Snake Creek is the
Big.
other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shawsworth, that's what they call it.
Thì sao rồi?
Yeah, I think so. I forgot what they call it. Every year, everybody lives here, but Isaac, Norm,
Mm-hmm.
and Sebastian. It's only those people that they stay.
Here?
Yeah. They don't go no place. They just live here.
Mm.
And that's when we're coming back to town. I just want to get over here for fast. I don't know what for. Yeah. And then we get a big steamboat, Mackenzie they call it. And there was one, the Stibberture. I you remember the name of it. There's two big boats
Mm-hmm.
bringing stuff in the springtime in June, I guess. When they say big boat, they would say cold, they say a steamboat coming, they were saying that. And there everybody, what? Everybody ran across the porch, see how far it is. The big smoke coming out of it. So you could see it long ways it's coming. And when he comes in there, he brings in a lot of stuff, orange, apples, eggs,
Oh.
stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
No pop, nothing like that, nothing. Chips or nothing, just candies and cookies like that. That's all we had. Nothing else.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So we never drink any pop or eat a lot of candies or anything like that.
Juice.
It's just no juice, nothing.
Mm.
Yeah. So we just live off the land.
Yeah.
You know, that's why the people there then tougher.
Yeah.
Very you know how you are. That's the way they were brought up to.
Mm-hmm.
So they're really tough. Amma was 96. She was 96 in February, and she passed away in May.
Your mom?
Yeah. And she remembered everything, and she never forgot nothing.
Do you know if anybody ever interviewed her?
Huh?
Do you know if anybody ever interviewed your mom?
No.
That
And Roy, you know Roy, one time he came to see me, he cried. He said, I should have visited my grandma a lot. He said, but I know a lot of stories and a lot of things, he said.
mm-hmm.
I said, you're right. Just, what the story my used to tell us, what they used to do in the bush.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just a young girl and a mom, just two of them.
I know they
They're
were close, hey?
really close. That's why Amma came to here every year because your grandma was going to marry you to that.
Yeah.
And my mother wanted to leave her over here by herself. That's why she asked my dad to move over here. That's why.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And my dad was a media.
Mm-hmm.
And when they came here, they're going to have the media. They used to have they call it script. I don't know what kind is that, script. Money maybe, I don't know what it is. But anyway, they used to get that.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, they sell their treaty right there.
yeah, and they said that was the last script they're going to have. 1929, I think it was. And my dad, they asked him if he wants to be, if he's take a treaty, he can trap in the Buffalo Lake. So he took a treaty. So we're all born here, we're all
Raised.
raised here. So my mom and dad, they come from Fort Resolution. They were American. My dad's dad was a French from Quebec. Yeah, and Bill Lafferty.
Really?
Bill Lafferty found out.
Oh.
Yeah. He says your dad comes from your grandfather comes from Quebec. There was two brothers came down this way. And so, and my dad's mother was a Sarnison. She was a Sarnison.
Oh.
She's a meaty too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Wow.
that Clara Woodford's dad. I think he's Clara's dad, sister. That was my my grandfather's wife. So my grandfather and grandmother, they both died. So there was four girls and three boys in my dad's family, and my dad, he was the youngest one. So they had no place to put him, and some of them are in I don't know why. How come? Maybe he was too small. So that's this Clara Fritz's dad. Dad took him. His grandfather took him. So he brought him up.
Oh.
Yeah, so he was brought up by Simerson. So my dad used to call this, his name's George too, my dad's name George too. George Simerson, they call each other brother because they were brought up together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that house is still standing up.
On Buffalo River?
And here Fort Resolution.
Really?
Yeah, that's where my dad brought up. It's still standing up. And one of those Buffalo River, there's one of those houses there. Maybe it's down, I don't know. I was going to ask Chris. That was my
grandfather.
Yeah, house.
It's a white one.
Not the grandfather. Maybe that's my grandfather's brother's house.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them's house. There was three big log house was there. And my their house, I just remember that I went in there. Even there was carpet, floor, nice floor, painted and everything. And the walls, and just nice. And upstairs too.
Oh, man.
I just remember that. And a big cook stove with a white bag like that, and a big wood stove,
Mhm.
that kind, big thick one. That kind was in there too. I don't know what happened to it.
That's on Buffalo River, right?
Yeah.
At the mouth, by the
Mhm,
the
by
mouth
the
of
mouth,
Great
yeah.
Slave Lake.
Yeah, on the other side.
Where is it? You mean it on
I
this
just
side?
remember that I went in there.
I don't know if I'll show it on. No.
Oh, it's off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's the other one? Oh.
The new one? It's not sure where it is. I just didn't. Just saw it on camera.
Do you remember if your mom ever told stories at the treatment center? Remember when Grandma used to tell stories and they used to tape her?
Yeah.
I wonder if your
No.
mom ever did that. No?
Oh, she never did.
That's too bad. I wish.
Yeah. Really good stories, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Where would that Buffalo River be? It comes out.
The Buffalo River or out of over here.
I used to go through, we used to go through there, me and Alec. And we
Oh, right there.
came from here.
So,
The last
Clara,
time.
Jump it. Do you mind that?
the Buffalo River that comes out from Buffalo Lake.
Yeah,
So their house would be about here?
yeah.
On this side or this side?
This, on the other side.
This side? This side?
This side, yeah.
There's
This,
three. Huh?
on not our side, on the resolution side.
Resolution side.
Yeah, on the
Yeah, it's
east
gotta
side
be
there.
there, yeah. Right there.
And there's 3 houses?
Yeah, there was 3 houses. The one
And that was a Jericho's?
Yeah, there was still one standing up. It was still standing up. I don't know.
Is
if
that
it's-
And
Li-
that's-
Little Buffalo you're talking about, eh?
No, Big Buffalo.
Big Buffalo
Yeah.
up here. Oh, okay. There's a little Buffalo River over here too.
That's a little Buffalo, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the
what the
little
side
Buffalo
fork
there and that.
But this is where they used to stay at. All right.
Yeah, because I remember we flew, me and Pat flew from the reserve and we followed that river all the way to Buffalo Lake.
Yeah.
And they're buried there too, right?
Yeah.
There's
Lots of
3 brothers
buried.
buried there?
Mm-hmm. My mom was telling me that after she got married, Dad died. So my dad made a coffin in the winter time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, that's hard as. And he dig the ground with the axe and those big thing there. What the hell do you call it? This something. But anyway,
No.
yes.
Auger?
something-
No.
Something. No, not yeah, chisel.
Oh.
Nearby. That's
Mhm.
what they call. That's the kind that he used to dig the ground. And he made a coffin.
Oh,
Not just them. They were living there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they buried my grandfather. And I don't know where though. I should have, but Mama always remember. She should have showed it to us, but we never had no time to go there. But when we're coming down the river, we stayed there for a long time, for a few days, because
I think Pat knows where it is, eh?
maybe I don't know. There, ice used to come to shore, so you have to stay there for a while till the ice go out.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it was the last time and we came down the river. That's the time that Pat's brother, Johnny, was in the hospital in Fort Resolution. And there was somebody sent a message on the radio from here. I don't don't know where that station was. Here, maybe.
Mhm.
They wanted the mother, the first family, come back because Johnny was dying. I think he died before them.
Yeah, I think he died when he was 11.
Yeah. And so they were going to come back. Everybody's going to come back, but the ice was right against the shore.
Mhm.
So there was three guys, Johnny Lemalese and William some Fair name,
Mhm.
and who else? Oh, Frank Lemalese
Mhm.
and your Uncle Harry. There was 4 of them. One with your grandpa. They just took. Who was small, but Freddie
Mhm.
and Ernest. Just 2 of them. They just took. They left Sarah with us. She stayed with us. So they start putting big boat on the ice. And some places, I guess, water. They paddle there. They come all the way like that.
All the way to Fort Rice.
Yeah, not to here.
Oh.
And when the ice went out, I don't know how long, we came back and they said Johnny passed away. And Berna was over there with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Berna stayed over there with him. So they brought the body bag with a plane.
Mhm.
Berna was in there. And that was a time. As we lost my brother and my sister,
Mhm.
her name was Rose,
Mhm.
and my brother named Oliver.
Mhm.
There was 2 of them. There's only 1 hour between them. They both passed
Oh,
away.
really?
In
Twins?
Fort Ocean. 1947.
Wow.
Yeah. It was about 11, 10 years old.
Mm. That must have been hard for them, eh?
Mama was hard, really hard. And after that, 3 years after that, my dad died. That's when I met that 1950.
Mhm.
I was 15. Brother Lee was 12. Brother Philip was 9.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And Philip spent all his time in the hospital. He was in the hospital for 10 years.
With TB?
Those days was, he was in Resolution, from Resolution to Smith,
Mhm.
from Smith to Edmonton.
Holy man.
Yeah. He had a big operation on his back. They took some ribs out. They put that plastic ribs in there.
Really? That's scary.
No, he's 66 years old.
Mhm.
He was 66 in May.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's so long, eh?
Yeah.
The sounds are so loud. I hear it when listening.
Do you?
On the door open a bit? Yeah.
Do you know how that Johnny died? Did he have TB or?
TB or I don't know. Must be. Because he was over there for a while.
Mhm.
Berna was over there with him.
Oh man.
busy like the side quite easy.
The resolution.
Yeah.
Because when she was young, I guess she was
Buffalo Lake.
Buffalo Lake, yeah. I remember she was there. My sister too.
Mm-hmm.
My sister.
Auntie Mary Alice.
I got her picture. My sister got her. I got her picture.
Which one?
My Rose.
Mm.
Yeah, when they were in the hospital. It's the fourth resolution.
Mm.
How old was she when she died?
Part.
How old was she when she passed away? Mary Rose.
She was pretty young. The same age. When Busy and my sister, they were same age.
Oh.
Yeah. We were 12 of us in the family. There are 13 of us in the family.
Goodness.
Yeah, and there was only 3 girls.
And there was all boys and 3
Oh, there were
girls.
9 boys.
That's
Yeah.
odd, eh? So Grandma had 13 kids. No, she'd be my great aunt, right?
Yeah, I agree now.
13 kids.
Mm-hmm. I remember when my sister died. Her name was I think Ernestine. I forgot Amadi. Yeah, Amadi had a young sister. I think her name was Angelique.
Huh?
I think they had a young sister. I think their name was Angelique or
Angela.
yeah. I forgot. So I remember my sister. Lord, this looked like Dolores. Same picture of Dolores.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, big blonde hair. Big white girl. She
Mm-hmm.
was really pretty.
Your sister Mary Rose?
No.
Who?
Angelique.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how she looked?
Mm-hmm. Looked like a
Dolores.
Same picture of Dolores.
When did she pass away?
Oh, before I just remember her. That's all.
Really?
Yeah, it was maybe.
So there was 3
5.
sisters.
Yeah, maybe I was 5. I just remember her pictures. That's all I remember.
I can't believe you could remember that.
Yeah, and I seen her coffin, and that's it. And that's it.
Really?
Mm. Hmm.
And I don't remember seeing my auntie. Masada. She caught cold.
Mm-hmm.
Her sister, she was young, and she caught cold when she had her periods,
Mm-hmm.
and they were going. She was what's it do with your grandma?
Mm-hmm.
They were going down someplace, and there was still ice out in the lake, and they were walking in the water. The
Mhm.
water was cold, I guess, and she had her first. She had her first sickness, and she got cold with it. It went to her head, so she died with her headache.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's how it goes
Oh,
before.
man.
Yeah,
So she probably was young, hey?
yeah. Probably she was maybe those days you don't get your periods until you're about 15 years old. And today, oh,
It's younger, way younger now.
Yeah. When was that?
Mm-hmm.
Me, I was 13. I had my first period. And now today, some of them 10 years old,
Yeah.
11 years old.
Weird, eh?
Yeah. before you get your first period, you don't run around any place.
Mm-hmm.
You stay in one place and that's it for one whole month. They leave you there.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
So the younger sister of those two sisters, do you think she was buried in Fort Res?
No, here.
She was buried here.
She's buried here someplace. Down there, I guess.
That Catholic priest, they should know, eh?
They should know, yeah.
They should have a
it.
plaque and they should know where
They should know
the
everything.
people are buried.
I know. I think Ann Buggins was working with Irene Graham long
did that?
time ago, and they're marking out which graves she knew who was whose graves.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that paper. I don't know where it is now.
Oh my goodness, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe they gave a copy to the priest. You should ask the priest if,
Mhm.
if they've ever done something like that.
I know. Hey,
Yeah.
that's like, cause there's no names on any of those
Mm,
graves.
yeah. And that time they had
Yeah,
that flood.
when they bury my
In
dad.
1963, all the
Yeah.
cross went on down
My,
through it in the flood.
My dad is there. Somebody write his name on it on the little board.
Mhm.
He nailed it to the little house there,
Yeah.
and all went up. Don't see it no more. All the pain came up.
Oh, but you know where his grave
Yeah,
is?
he was only 58 years old when he died.
Wow.
1950. He was young.
Hmm.
You know where his grave is?
Yeah.
That's good.
And they're supposed to make a new little place, new house.
Mhm.
And everything. They even bought lumbers and everything like that, but still they never did. My brother Lee was supposed to do it and never did. And the plywood still up his house, all wrapped up with that plastic.
Mhm.
Melvin said he was going to do it, he never did yet.
Hmm.
I don't know.
You never heard of anybody else being buried around Buffalo Lake? No. How about born? Anybody else you know that's born there? No.
Not that I know. There's a lot of them that born in a bush. My brother Edward was born in a bush made by the Caribou Mountain. That's where he was born. My brother Edward, he's not the oldest one. There was another oldest one before my brother Edward.
Mm-hmm.
My mom she remember every name of it, all her kids, but never forgot. She told me everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Do you remember how they used to make offerings to the land or to the water?
Hmm?
Do you know how they made offerings to the land
Yeah.
or the water? How did they do that?
Well, your tobacco and stuff like that. When them coming down the Buffalo River,
Mm-hmm.
there was one place, I forgot which place is that. And when you get close to there was one place that was just nice and calm. Nothing, the water doesn't even move.
Mm-hmm.
It's just calm. And everybody stopped there and they get their leaves and they had a straw red straw. They tie on that little hooks and tobacco. They tie that tobacco on those little hooks. And now everybody goes down and they get into the swift place. They all throw that in. And they shoot.
How many times do they have to shoot
About
it?
3 times.
3 times?
Yeah. I remember that. Remember real good. That's how they used to do it. And get into rabbits, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, it's one place. It's just I don't know. I forgot how you call it. Your uncle knows everything. My brother Leo knows every little place. Oh, that one too. Somebody should have got a story from it.
There's one here.
Is that right?
I just burnt it on DVD.
Oh, but this oh boy, he'd been in the bush since he was 12 years old. When my dad died that year, he started traveling with my brother Edward. So your Pat said Leo knows every place on Buffalo Lake, every little place, and he knows every name of it in Slavey.
That's good, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Tells us lots of stories. And they made a song, him and Uncle Pat. It was a really nice song. But they should have. Those days there's nothing in no tape, nothing like
Yeah.
that.
A song for
Buffalo Lake.
Buffalo Lake. Buffalo Lake, the lonely place or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they write it down? No?
Oh no.
They
They
just
they
sang.
just made it. They just
That would have been cool if you
Yeah.
heard that.
he sang that song in the what call that?
Campbell?
Termigan
Carnival.
Carnival. Gumbo Carnival. That's the
Mm-hmm.
time that. But a few years back, he sang that song.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if anybody recorded him.
I don't
probably
know.
not.
These are the
George Buckins, he's always recording those.
Yeah.
I bet you he's probably got it.
Maybe. No, they used to say, Buffalo Lake is a lonely place. You know, really, my brother Leo had a nice voice, just like Hank Williams, that guy. He would sing a lot of Hank Williams songs. Him and Pat, they used to sing together all the time.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so they made that song.
You can't sing
It's
the rest?
really, what?
You can't sing the rest for
No,
us?
I can't. There's only that word.
That's cool.
Yeah. Maybe Pat still remember it.
That's Pat Martell?
Yeah. Hey, Pat used to sing with guitar too. A lot of guys used to sing with guitar. Arthur used to bother to sing too. Lots of parties.
Lots of singing out there at Buffalo Lake?
Yeah.
Just before you start singing, I'm going to change the tape.
It'd be nice for you to get that song, and when you show that video, have that song in the background. It'd be nice, eh?
Maybe
I bet you
Pat.
George got that recording.
Maybe Pat. No, to sing
Yeah.
that song yet. I bet you anything he's still because he's the only one that know how to read and write. My brother Leo doesn't. But Leo is. As soon as he hears the song, he usually Hank Williams song used to go just like Hank Williams, but
Oh, man.
the background the guitar.
Oh, man.
I used to be old. People used to like that. Oh, they always say, come on, Leo, sing another song, Leo. Everybody was just yelling.
Did they have dances all the time?
Yeah, yeah, dance.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. And I used to play violin in between there. And buddy knew how to play guitar.
Oh.
She used to have lots of fun. Go dance.
Mm-hmm.
Dance all night. I never get tired. I remember being dancing, so I was just really young. I danced lots. Square dance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but, and after I got married, my husband, Alec, he knows how to dance. My dad really good. Resolution over it. Me and we started dancing. Everybody just quit. Everybody just watch us how we dance. And a few years back, we were both got old. I was getting a pension already. And Cole was still alive. And there's something going on in resolutions. I went there, and I guess Cole and Alec, they were there too. So there was one song we used to dance all the time to it. They started playing that, so everybody started dancing, and Alec told me to dance with him, so I started dancing. Everybody quit. Everybody would dance. Hey, you guys are still the same. You're all still the same. Everybody was just yelling at us. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. She's got a camera on me.
You're a movie star, Clara. This movie is starring Clara, not Pat.
Did you ever hear about this one place you're not supposed to go to at Buffalo Lake?
Yeah,
How come? Do you know why?
because there was one old guy. He's not nice. He's not polite to anybody. Not nice to anybody, and he likes to get mad, and and he's really powerful guy. In medicine,
Yeah.
Indian medicine. So he was buried way back. At
The end of Buffalo
Yeah.
Lake in a bay
Why didn't
area.
anybody get
Yeah,
to show you?
that's where he was buried. And
I think this is that
so nobody would go there.
right here.
Yeah, over there, yeah. There's like, where we went?
Yeah.
We went that way, and that way at the end there.
So that you can't go there because
You can't
his
go there.
spirit's still there.
Yeah, and you can go there to get wood, and
But you can't camp there.
we can camp there, close to there.
Wow.
Yeah. I heard about that, and Daniel asked me, just a few days ago, he sat beside me at the bakery.
Yeah.
He asked me that. I says, I heard that a long time ago. I was just a young girl, I said.
Mhm.
But nobody goes there at all. And I said, you know it? I said, yeah. But I said, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. In the meeting, when we went there, I never thought of it.
Who do you know who that old man was? No. Was before your time?
Way before my time, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
And for sure it's that same place, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wish,
I wonder if he was buried there.
he was buried there, that's why, yeah.
Mhm.
So somebody where's that, which place we can mark it up at?
Yeah. Daniel
Yeah.
just told me where it was. He said, "Don't go in this area," but he won't tell us why. I don't know why he won't tell us. I was wondering what happened there. So it was an old man that was really mean.
Buried there, yeah.
Buried there?
Strong medicine.
A strong medicine man?
Yeah. And he wasn't nice to people. Yes. Don't know why. Some people are like that. Some people they know really know medicine, but they don't help people. They try to hurt people and stuff like that. And my my father-in-law tell me a lot of stories about that kind of things. That Alex dad too. Oh, he knows a lot of stories. And he comes from Fort Simpson. His dad was Scottish.
Scottish?
Yeah, Scottish. And his mom was lady, I think. So my Alex dad, he had big blue eyes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But none of them, his kids are there. Well, some of them are really light brown eyes.
Was there any other place you weren't allowed to go on Buffalo Lake? No.
Just that place that I know.
What about that windy island? Do you ever hear stories about that place?
Oh, that place, I just heard about it. I don't know how the people goes there, or I don't know. That who was telling me about that? I think it was my brother Edward. We should ask Jimmy Lamalise about that.
I think I asked him. And he said, you can't go by it. You have to stay away from it. And if you go by it, it gets really windy.
And so that, yeah, that's what I heard, yeah.
And then about that old man, Gogata? Is that how you say it?
Gogata.
Yeah.
Where you hear that story?
We heard it in Buffalo Lake. Remember we almost found his gravesite?
It's the old man who cries?
The old man that lived a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
That was cool. That was a cool story.
Who was telling you that?
Pat. Yeah.
Pat Bucket?
Pat Martel. I think his dad told him.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, he grandpa, and then his uncle. I got killed. What's his name? Willie Martel. He knows a lot of stories.
I know.
And, he knows a lot of old-time stories, and really long-time stories, that more genre stories and things like that kind of stories. He knows lots. And he used to tell us a story, but everybody's got to be quiet. Don't make no noise, don't move around. You have to sit there. If he's going to tell you a story, and don't fall asleep. Just stay awake. If you fall asleep, you don't live long.
That's neat.
Yeah. There's one old lady. We used to go visit. Where's that Unburgers? Old house. Just right on the side there. That was my house. And that old lady's house is right here behind our house. We used to go visit her all the time. Me, Celine, Mary Tambor, that your uncle sisters,
Mhm.
Mary, and Sarah, 4 of us. We used to go and visit her.
Mhm.
We sweep the floor for her, wash the floor, and bring some oatmeal for them. Then they can tell us a story. She can tell us
Aw.
a story, or she knows a lot of stories. She never tells us the same stories, all these different kinds of
Wow.
And we sit there beside her and on the floor, and somebody falls asleep that don't live long. And that Mary used to fall asleep all the time.
Mhm.
And she said that. She said that your friend, she's a young girl, but she said she won't live long. And he was right.
Mhm.
She was, I don't know how old she was. She was really young when she passed away.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes.
Who was that old lady? Do you remember?
Makai was on that.
Yeah.
Mackay,
Must be the
don't- William Mackay is on that.
No, I need to call her, she's Mackay, because I
Yeah,
don't know her name.
William Mackay is
Glenn, I think Glenn.
I don't even know who William McCullough is.
Yeah, I think it's
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Jimmy, like
Jimmy,
that.
Jimmy,
Jimmy,
Is smoke easily on that.
Yeah,
Jimmy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think, I don't know.
Kylie, only.
It's something I will do with this.
Yeah, how long the alley? Is like a dish on the long
Like a dish.
Yeah. Det går att snacka med det. Det är så att kaffe det är too.
Yeah.
Sicker med det.
Remember that?
Yeah, I know, I remember that.
And yeah, me after we got married, me and Alec, I got married in 1952. I was only 17 years old.
Mhm.
And she used to bring a whole bunch of willows. And she peels in the springtime. She peels all those willows and she puts it in the water. She leaves it in the water. And after that, she peels it. And she peels it and she put it back in the water again. And she made fish nets
Out of willows.
out of that willow.
What did you say about the onions? You said she put the peeled willow in the water.
Yeah, she peels all those
Peels it again.
Yeah.
and she leaves it in the water to stay fresh it is. And after that, she takes it out. She takes those peeling off, and there's inside lining there. She leaves that in the water again, and she twists it, and she make a fish nets with it.
I was going to ask you if anybody had mentioned anything of making fish nets themselves, because no one's mentioned that yet.
Oh man.
And they used to make the blood beef for me that. Do you forget me? Those
Car. Rabbit.
rabbit. This for the rabbit skin.
Oh yeah, rabbit skin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
keep lots. They just save it.
Mhm.
And I don't know what they do. They will keep it with the thing or something like that. And they cut it in strings. And they,
Weave it, right?
yeah, and they put it on they made a stick about that long, and they do this, and they twist it. Big bundle like that. 2, 4, 5, 6, bunch of them they make it, and now they make blankets. And I don't know how they do it. There was a hole in it, about that big hole. I don't know how they tie it, but that blanket is warm. I had one.
Mhm.
But that lady, that got Ka's mom, she made it for me. I had it. Just that sleeping there in the wintertime and it's warm.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Who's Kia's mom? What's her name? Do you know?
Oh boy.
That one too. I think I don't know. I know. I heard that she carried me around before she died, but she must have died in the 40s, maybe early 40s or late 40s or whatever. Because
Yeah.
I was born in 44.
Because Pat and I don't
And I
remember.
know. Oh yeah, they probably know.
Pat doesn't remember his
No.
grandparents. No, not on Grandpa's side.
My goodness. Well, Grandpa's mom used to live here,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and
I remember her good. She only drinks coffee too. She never drink tea.
Really?
Yeah, she drink only coffee, and then we have to go and get some water for her.
She was by herself.
Yeah, and I know she got no husband because her husband died or something. Got cast out. And a cat and Charlie Martel,
Mhm.
both your grandpa. They used to bring some water, get some wood for her. And she give us coffee with sugar. That's what we want. So we did. She coffee beside her with sugar. She put
Mhm.
sugar in there.
What does she look like? Does she look like?
She was like what's
Was she short?
Yeah. Yeah, she's short.
Hmm.
Yeah, but those two sisters, those young ones, they're two. Oh, they were really powerful.
Who's that?
Those two ladies that got Ka's mom and that one lady, the one that peels the.
Oh, Makai?
Yeah. They were two sisters.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, they were really powerful medicine women.
Mm.
They're really powerful medicine. They heal lots of people.
Wow.
Yeah, and here over young people.
Hmm.
And they make medicine for you too.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I didn't hear it. I never heard that before.
yeah. That's why they live in the bush all the time too, those people.
Mm-hmm. So I wonder if she was was she a Makai or no?
She was married to Mackay, I guess. I don't know.
Or maybe she was married to Martel, but she was a
Yeah.
Makai?
She may be, but I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Because there's like nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those days, I don't know.
So me as two sisters, but you don't know
There's
who they were.
old people like that. There's no stories about them.
Yeah.
Know their first names.
And so
One was a Makai,
yeah.
the other one was a Martel.
Yeah. They were.
Yeah.
They were. I don't know what they were last name before.
I wonder if they were. Was that old lady Makai married?
She was married. That's why she had a
Makai.
son that. What his name was? She had a
William who's that?
Willie or
William.
William. Eh?
Makai?
Yeah, William
Yeah.
Mackay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what they used to call him.
So she was married to Mackay maybe.
Hmm.
That's why.
Yeah.
And then the other one was married to a Martel.
Yeah.
Hmm. And they're both widows?
Yeah.
And they're both medicine women?
Yeah.
And they're both sisters. Holy man.
Yeah.
And you remember them?
Yeah.
Holy man.
I remember that.
That's neat.
But they've been gone for a long time.
1940s they passed away? You think about 1940 they passed
Well,
away?
that old lady that got killed,
Mom?
she died earlier. I don't know what year it was. I don't know what she was.
Mhm.
But the other old lady, that old McCall, she did. After I got married, 1952, I got married. When we were with our mom, Alec used to sneak at her and see what she was doing. Alec used to sit way back there and watch what she was doing, making those little fishing net and everything like that. Look.
So she was still alive in 1952?
Yeah, she was still alive. Xiang, what they call her. People, they never name people before.
Yeah.
Just
Their
who's
Indian
mother
name?
or, just something that I used to know. I don't know their name. Let's see. Whose mother, whose dad.
Mhm.
They're really.
Wow. Do you know those people that was buried by the portage?
By the porch?
Yeah. No?
I heard about it, but I never knew who it was.
Hmm?
I was going to talk about
You're done?
it.